Chili. It definitely be chili. Let's see what tunes I can improve this rifle. I'm strong feeling this is gonna be really fucking wild. Okay, good today. There we go. There we go, sweet. Come on, plug him. There we go. Get the coffee going. Without it having to explode on me. Sweet, get this loaded up now. Our usual little morning routines. And all that fun shit. We're at a point where I can probably do a, Guts Glory Ram commercial. We're in that type of situation, my boys, right about now. Give me a Dodge Ram, and I'll be able to do you a good commercial. That's about where I am right now. I was about to say if my dog would actually follow me around, but little puppy's with me. Little sweet puppy. It's a little goofy ball. Hey, Six, what are you doing? Come here. Sukov, come on. You silly boy. What are you doing? What, are you curious about Mama? You sniff her? Checking her out? Silly dog. Let's drink the last little bit of water out of the old water bowl. Zooks. Someone's a thirsty boy, aren't you? Oh my goodness. The little head patters of those feet. There you go. Yeah, still at the part where I'm like cold for waking up. Need that direct heat still. Let's just out for some stuff we can look at. Well, that's ah, god damn it. Oops. Fucking misclicking shit. There we go. You okay, bro? What, did you just get the water down the wrong pipe? Poor buddy. Ah, that's definitely much better. My goodness. My oh my. And I love that. And I'm on me and Papilla. Well, this all felt way louder than. That was way louder than the other ones. My goodness. Here. Let's see what's out front of that India Rail Minister supervising that restoration. I'm assuming that just means like the whole cleanup. Never really actually delved too much into that news from last night. I suppose there wasn't really too much details, I guess. Just because, you know, it's just like, you know, big old wreck. Not really much to say outside of it just being insane. 16 migrants were flown from Texas to California in a chartered private jet. How that? What rich fuck is like chartering private jets for them? The cartel. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna say the cartel. Honestly, that's like too much of an assumption. Why do I feel like it was probably like some local rich, well, not local rich business fuck, but just a rich business fuck that probably did that. It's like, I'll charter 16 of my, you know, employees that pay like $2 an hour. Well, they unfortunately got caught. Yeah, that plane ain't mine. Definitely not. I suppose if we, I guess we'll find out who it was, depending on like who flew it, or like who the plane's registered to. I love how like that's the top news of the day so far, at least according to my YouTube homepage. Migrants flown from Texas, California, fucking trail derailment in India. Wildfires in Michigan. Oh, that's just great. Wildfires in Canada. The Canadians are evading with their wildfires now. Damn it! Now they're going into Michigan. Great. Okay, favorite side though. That's fuck. Fucking wildfires are now like up north. So you think these wildfires would be in California right now, but nope, up north. And now they're hitting Michigan. West Coast ain't even fucking innocent on this. There's honestly worse that's coming from the Midwest too. Fucking high ass winds. Those winds will be spreading those fucking embers out, dude. Like, the fucking like high winds of those like plains and shit, even if it's like near, you know, Michigan, like that's definitely going to spread like pretty significantly in the different regions. I guess it's just only, you know, still like it in circumstance that, you know, they happen to be by a bunch of fucking lakes, Great Lakes at that. So I mean, in a sense, I mean, it's, you know, it's not like, you know, they don't have water to deal with it, kind of like California, but still, definitely not good. And it's 3,000 acres. It's like shit. Wildfire season, great. God, love these fucking wildfire seasons. Well, hate them. Especially considering how fucking, you know, like, unnerving they are. Okay, boatload up, huh? Tooks. Took off, really? One little booth, that was it. A singular booth. You silly thing. Here, let's see. What type of is there? It's just, man, it is a Sunday after all, and of course there's like fuck all. It's just like, my lord, my goodness gracious. Hey Zooks, what's up, little fluff? What are you doing over there? It's trying to go after this fly, dude. This dog is so silly. When he goes after flies, he has like such a fucking spastic. It's so great. Dog's just too great. Oh, what the fuck? Was that what happened? Oh my god, these stupid fucking headphones plugged in again? What the hell? There we go. Prime Month gets a month, why not other sins? I don't know. I'm assuming just a lot of it, like, you know, is probably just lumped in. Just one day for vets. That's not even true. There's 2 days for vets, and that was last month, and also that entire month was Military Appreciation Month. Like, yeah, they do. They also have a whole month for them. That's what I've been inundated with. Well, that's retarded. I've actually know what you're talking about. I have seen that talking point since the start of Pride. Yeah, I've noticed this. Like, this is like their talking point right now. At least for some Republicans. It's like, oh, the veterans get like a day. Which isn't even true. They just literally are purposely being obtuse over the fact that there's literally a Military Appreciation Month where there are 2 days for vets. Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So, they have 2 days for them in an entire month that is meant to, like, appreciate them and shit. Which is before Pride. So, and also at the same time, there's plenty of fucking gays and trans and queer soldiers that fucking, you know, fight in our military too. So, what they, you know, are they just somehow excluded in Pride?
Shut up. What up, madman?
What's up, Bobby? Bob's here.
You're fucking with me, right?
I'll go in there, yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving. Bye.
No.
Bye.
No, fuck you.
Bye.
Get over here.
Dude, I literally have too much fucking stress as it is. I'm not out.
She's actually pretty chill right now.
Oh, I might be moving too.
You're moving? What? Okay, hold on. Now, all right, now you're definitely saying what's going on.
The truck, T-Bird, all the bikes are gonna be gone.
Well, where are they going? Where are you gonna put them?
So, I still think this is a fucking bad idea. Fucking, I'll explain. Let me take off my jacket. I was literally just talking to Stefan about this, and he fucking agrees with me. This is a fucking bad idea. Logan is going full retard moment. Full retard status.
Okay.
So literally, he fucking put two weeks notice at our apartment. It didn't tell me about it.
What the fuck?
And then I knew that he was talking to me about moving down the street to the townhouse. He already finalized it and didn't tell me about it.
Dude, he just did all that shit behind your fucking back?
Then he didn't tell me. Last minute he told me, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be living in the garage," which I'm okay with. I would love to live in a garage. No, he negated to tell me that it's gonna be him, me, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's sister. Which I've never met her sister.
Dude, what? And he doesn't even like her sister. I hear how he, I hear how he doesn't, like, you know, exactly talk very fondly of her at all that much. Like, so, how...
No, this is not even the pinnacle. This is not even the pinnacle of stupid. So, on her birthday, he got her an engagement ring.
He is retarded. He's a fucking idiot, dude.
And then wonders why I was like, no, bro.
Jump ship, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck?
I literally was like, bro, you're moving way too fast. It's gonna...
Dude, yeah, that is...
That hype train is gonna crash really hard.
Crash and burn very quick, dude. In fact, it already has been off and on already. Like, he's already been one, like, I don't, you know, like...
I mean, they're already rocky as it is. I'm just like, why would you add an engagement ring and a fucking living together on top of that?
I mean, you should all, like, I mean, the living together is, like, one thing. I mean, that's not really a problem. I mean, if you want to have a long-term relationship, you want to see if you can live with a person and actually, like, you know, literally, you know, live with them if they're going to be your partner. So it's just like, I mean, that's not really the problem. It's literally everything else around it. Going behind your back, the engagement ring shit. For some reason, I have her sister there, too. There's, like, literally at least a trifecta already as it is, and I could go on this list.
Me and her sister at least agree on one thing. We're like, wait, I don't know the other person.
Yeah, so even...
She doesn't know me, and I don't know her, and we're both kind of like...
strangers in a house, that's awkward. Yeah, that's weird.
And then her sister may or may not live with us, so I'm just like...
Well, she's probably not wanting to do it either.
I was literally telling Logan, I'm like, if this shit hits the fan, I'm fucking screwed.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. Moved in carefully. Like I said, like, moving in with your partner is one thing. Like, doing this whole hyper-Russian thing that he's talking about, that's different. Like, I mean, obviously, you want to, like, you know, if you're, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, with somebody, I mean, there's a certain level, like, yeah, you want to at least spend time with him and live with him.
I don't see this going well. I see it crash.
I don't either, dude. That shit's gonna crash and burn, and he's gonna feel like shit, and we're gonna hear about it for months. Like, he's gonna be sopping to us for months for this shit, dude. I already know how this is gonna play out, especially how he is. Oh my god. Logan, love you, bro, but dude, you rush things too much. You just, like,
I know your stream's a safe place to say shit like this, because I know he never comes on your stream.
He does, like, once every, like, 500 streams. He rarely ever does.
Devon's like, at least you get a garage, and I'm like...
I mean, I guess you would be kind of isolated from all the initial drama shit, because you would be in the garage.
Yes, but I'm like, at what cost? At what cost am I in the garage? I think this I can't really talk shit. I've been engaged once in my whole entire life. And I'll straight up say it was a bad idea.
So, yeah, I mean, part of that's also with your own personal experience.
It's like, bruh,
you know that Russian shit like that is not good and is a bad idea. What are you doing?
I'm guessing Stephon hasn't heard from him in like.
I have, like, outside of the group chat, and even then, he doesn't really say much. So, I mean, yeah, no one really.
He's like, Stephon's like. I know him and Tyler are they still out of town?
Yeah, they're in San Fran. Yeah, they showed up yesterday. I'm assuming they're gonna be there for a day or two.
He's like, Pastor Shaq is always available, and I'm just like, that's not funny. Literally not funny.
Well, I don't think he's necessarily saying it as a joke. I think, you know, he might, like, in some part mean that a little bit.
It's like Hardy's last-ditch effort. I really am like... And then, somehow it makes it cheaper if we move in, like, at the end of the month, like in 10 days. I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, no way.
We're gonna get all of our shit. I work a full-time job. You also work a full-time job.
Yeah, this isn't...
No fucking way we're moving in 10 days.
Yeah, this isn't like, you know, 5 years ago when, you know, he wasn't, you know, doing a job and he was in school and shit like that. This isn't like the old, you know, the old days.
And we also got a fucking argument about how he's like, oh, you just never help out with any of this fucking paperwork. I'm like, you literally never fucking tell me what's going on.
Yeah, he went behind your back over it. So, of course, you know, like, what the fuck?
He's like, no offense. I'm like, bro, how am I not supposed to take offense to that?
Yeah, especially when when he goes behind your back over doing a lot of these, you know, things of paperwork.
I was like, maybe if you actually showed me how to fill out the paperwork properly.
And, you know, as a roommate and as, like, your friend, you know, be a part of the process with you on that. Instead of just, like, assuming that I'm just gonna, you know, jump in or something. Move it to speed that you feel comfortable if even if it fails, at least you try, man.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. But rushing it is, like, something that is where you're not going at a pace you're comfortable with. You're trying to, like, rush to a conclusion. Which is a lot more unstable, rocky, and not good. And a lot more of a crash and burn disaster scenario. Happens way too often. Which is why there should be an emphasis on going at the pace that you're comfortable with. You know, like if you're comfortable moving in with somebody and, you know, living with them and getting close and maybe having a long-term thing like an engagement at like a couple months in or something, I mean, then that would be your pace, but that just depends on the person. Everyone goes.
Some of the reasons he wants to move in with her are like, that's kind of sadistic and fuck.
What? Get in here. Let's scroll up a few messages. I saw those. If he's using her, that's wrong. Yeah, that's why I'm like, get the fuck back in. Get in here. I want to know what's going on with this. Like, what the fuck?
So he thinks it's gonna be when they get in an argument now. So since they live together, it's basically she can't run anywhere. And I'm like, bro, that's terrible.
What, dude? That is actual. That's legit abuse. Like, that's abusive. Like, what the fuck?
I was like, that's literally a bad idea. Because people need fucking space. Let's say you guys get into a really heated ass argument and you try to like smother her. That's not gonna end well. In
fact, that's abuse, and she should leave you and would have every right to do so because you would be a scumfuck. That is like straight up like some misogynistic shit. And abusive shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's abuser behavior. That's like the behavior of an abuser.
I'm just like... And that's exactly how he said it, too, and I was just like, bro, don't ever say that to anyone else but me.
Yeah, seriously, because I'd pop the fuck off on him if he said that to me. That's like Steven Crowder shit. Dude, that's like kind of, yeah, that is like some Steven Crowder shit. Like with that leaked video from like, you know, Hillary Crowder and shit. Yeah, like, it is.
Everyone wonders why I'm like, all like...
Like it actually, dude, Venom, you're right, dude. That is like some Steven Crowder shit. That's like
Everyone's like, well, why are you so stressed out? It seems like a better situation. And I was like, no.
No, it's not.
Literally, no, it's not. Literally, the only good thing is I'll have all my projects in one place. I'll have more time to work on them.
The worst I did was call Carrie a dumb cunt in an argument. We broke up. 6 months later, became friends again. And honestly, like, usually, sometimes breakups happen like that. And usually at the end of the day, you know, you end up being friends with him later on. And honestly, shit like that's fine. I mean, that happens. I mean, that type of shit is way different than, like, abuse shit. Getting in an argument and then, like, you know, things don't work out and shit and realize they aren't compatible and break up, you know, shortly after.
Yo, me and my ex are fucking broke up and we're still best friends.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you know, that happens, you know, more often than not. In fact, usually in a lot of ways, you know, whether they end up being friends or part ways, I mean, usually it's never on, like, horrible, soiled out terms, even if there is, like, a little, like, you know, type of feeling to it.
What was funny is she was, like, when she couldn't, like, get a hold of me for, like, 2 days, she, like, literally lost her shit. She was like, I thought you, like, killed yourself or something, and I was like, no, I broke my phone. She's like, typical you. I'm destructive, man.
Well, you are. You go for so many phones.
Well, I said stop making these phones so goddamn cheap.
I agree with that. You should get one of those phones that are like meant for construction workers, where they're like damn near indestructible.
You mean a flip phone?
No, like they have smartphones that like they give to construction workers and shit, like, or you know, that are legit like meant to be more hardier. I mean, they're not going to be like uber fancy, like, you know, or whatever the hell, but obviously you're not, you know, wanting a phone for that.
I'm just like...
You're putting up the hose since 100 feet. You know, it's whatever. It's a hose.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. You working today?
Yeah.
Don't leave me here with your mom. What's your mom doing here anyway?
Probably, helping sorting for some stuff, you know, maybe finding some of her old shit that, you know, to get rid of or keep and the like.
So what you're telling me is stay the fuck out of the house?
I think you'll be fine.
No. I'm gonna buy my own beeswax.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she, like, has a guess that you might be here just because I'm talking so much. But I have no idea. I don't know where she is, so...
Huh?
I don't know where she is. I know she's just in there somewhere. Had to water horses. Oh, horses need a watering.
Well, at least one thing it will be fucking great.
Hmm.
Your dad will finally be off my ass about getting the T-Bird out of here.
So I guess I would be moving at the townhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's where everything would be, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna be... The only thing that's... I'll still be paying you like $50 a month.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, honestly, everything in shed's fine. I mean...
No, everything's going, but I'm leaving the truck bed here. Because I literally can't take it with me. So I'd move the truck bed from out front. I would have
off to the side or something?
I'd move it to the backyard.
Okay.
And I'd be paying... I'll split it. I'll give you $50 instead of $100.
Well,
Or we can work it out later.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I'm just kind of like, you know, a little inclined about keeping it...
Everyone thought you'd be fucking pissed. I was like, why would he be pissed?
I mean, you know, it's like, a lot of it's just because of the financial struggle that, you know, with our situation. I mean, because $100 actually every month has helped a bit. Like, legit. Which is why I'm kind of like, oh. Because I've told Mom about it, and she's like, oh, well, okay, that's fine for the stuff in the shed specifically. And I'm like, okay. At least, you know, from the last time I've talked to her about it, so...
Well, everything will be gone pretty soon, hopefully.
Well, so is my roommate. So, like, you know, this 100...
Wait,
plus, like,
moving out too?
Yeah, you gotta transfer, so he's gonna be moving back with his mom and, you know, be closer with her and all that shit. Which is also, by proxy, be closer to his girlfriend, too, so. It's not like he wouldn't come back down here or anything, but...
Oh, shit. Everyone's abandoning the Suzuki.
I know, I'm being abandoned.
Everyone's leaving you.
I have to pull myself up by my bootstraps.
Suzuki's just like, no one loves me anymore.
Nothing.
Ah!
Everyone just wants to hate on me, just abandon me. Everyone's leaving me. Don't have any friends anymore. They're all like going places. Be happy you don't have student loan debt. It comes soon to come due. Yeah, well, hey. My friend Logan does. Brandon was saying, be happy that I don't have student loan debts soon to come due, and I was saying my friend Logan does.
Yeah, he keeps telling me, he's like, you should fucking get a better job, go to college, and I'm like, bro.
Dude, shut up. Like, I mean, you know, it's like, my God.
I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing about it. I'm just like, bro.
Dude, it's like that stupid, like, it's basically the ingrained culture of like, oh, you gotta get, you know, better education, and thus that gets you a better job, and thus somehow, question mark, you win the American dream. It's just like, it doesn't work anymore. That's just bullshit.
I don't think my happiness inclines with what he wants to do in his life.
Exactly.
I'm just like... He thinks that if he doesn't have... I was like, bro, you have your whole fucking life to get married and engaged and have kids. There's no need to rush that shit. You're only like 26.
Honestly, you should be worried about that stuff in your fucking 30s, not in your 20s.
He's like, what, 26?
Yeah, like, give another 5 years before you start thinking about that shit. Settle
like,
your
bro,
shit down more.
It's not the end of the world if this shit doesn't happen right now. Look at me.
You're older than all of us.
I'm older than all of you guys. Have lived a way harder life, and I'm doing fine. Who's that? Oh, fuck. I'm not... You might be happy. I might be disappeared.
Man, I like my friend Logan, but Jesus Christ. There definitely needs to be some shit that needs to work out. Especially when it comes to relationships, because holy fuck, it sounds like there's like a Steven Crowder that's waiting to pop off inside of him.
Stop bitching at me about it. Being in the
I'm happy as fuck I didn't get student loans. Yeah, when I was in college, I made sure that, you know, I didn't get student loans.
Yeah,
I got grants, like I did the FAFSA Pell grants and shit like that. So you don't have to pay those.
Oh, yeah, it's because you didn't go that long.
Well, I also made it a point to never actually do loans specifically. I only did Pell grants and shit like that. So I made it a point to not take an actual loan out that I had to pay back. So like, you know, I literally made a point to not be in student loan debt. So
you did it the smart way without.
Well, yeah, but the problem was that it fucked my finances up, you know, to a degree. But at the same time, you know, that I would have been fucked, you know, if I got loans. So I wouldn't have been fucked financially either way. So I did it the smart way, but, you know, I ended up, you know, going to education less. But, you know, it's not really that big of a deal.
I have no interest to go to school.
I mean, I'd be interested to go back, but not for, like, you know, higher career purposes necessarily, but just to get, like, you know, education, like, you know, more things about, like, music, sound editing, shit like that. And, you know, some politics classes, too, even. Because the community college, Portland Community, they offer all those classes, and all of them are fun as fuck, and I enjoy them, so... But that's just me, you know, it's like, I'd basically be doing it for, like, non-credit, essentially. Like, I wouldn't really go there for, like, anything else outside of just taking the classes. Maybe, like, some writing classes or something.
I have zero interest in sitting in a fucking classroom.
Well, not all of them are sitting classrooms. Like, the music classrooms, I mean, you're not, like, sitting there and studying and shit. I mean, you're playing music and stuff. I mean, not all the time, but...
I literally have no interest in going back to school. Like, why the fuck would I want to waste my time sitting in a classroom?
Well, exactly. And at least for me right now, it's...
I'm self-taught on everything I know how to do. Why the fuck would I go to school and to have somebody tell me that you've been doing it wrong your whole entire life? Why the fuck would I want to go through that?
Well, I mean, it's not really like it's that going for wrong. It's more about like it's more like in a sense of like here's like the, you know, systemic, you know, norm of like how things work, and you need to just do it like this.
Here's the correct way to do it. You've been doing it wrong your whole life.
What if it was a class of sexy women of the world?
I'm good.
Damn. Even then, he says he's good. Damn, not even like sexy women, you know. Not even that would convince him.
I have no interest in going back to school.
Even if it's like, you know, like a sex education school where there's a bunch of sexy big ass booty women.
No, still not on the fucking interest.
Damn. I would have figured at least, you know, big titties and shit would have at least been like maybe. Even if you're paid to do it.
Dude, I got better shit to do than waste my time in a fucking classroom.
Googling at titties?
Titties aren't everything.
Damn. Damn. I figured that would have been like, you know, the one that would be like, okay, maybe, but no, not at all. I would have figured.
Huh?
I would have figured that at least would have been a, like, okay, maybe. At least a maybe, but.
I have other goals in my life.
I mean, I'm not saying that you don't. I do too, but hey, you could take, you know, some time aside for, you know, some things like that every now and then.
I got cars.
I mean, if I had like, you know, like one day set aside to where I could just like Google some, you know, some titty or something, yeah, I'd do it.
I have cars and motorcycles that need my attention. I can't get distracted.
This generation has no sense of fun. Hey, I do.
What? I have a load.
And also, yeah, I mean, Arlen's just, yeah, he does. I mean, he's just also goal focused with a lot of shit too. So.
I already have a fucking chick hitting me up every fucking 10 minutes of my life.
I guess there's also that too.
Who sends me naughty photos and videos, so I already got that taken care of.
So, yeah, well, there's some fun there. Just live by impulse. Well, every now and then, that's fine. I mean, that whole Seattle trip I did was by impulse. And now I'm going to impulsively do that more often. Because it was fun and actual pretty fun, successful goal that was
How
achieved.
the fuck did you miss the train?
It was because of some did you not read the Telegram chat? Like I said, some homeless fuck, like at some point, once I got into downtown Portland, like blocked the train for a second. Or
I'm more surprised they actually, like, they're like, okay, yeah, we'll let you on another train.
Well, it's literally because, like, the train was, like, I looked outside and I saw, like, an Amtrak just leaving, and the lady was like, yeah, you just missed it, you know, because they just finished boarding. I just went, fuck, okay. And I was like, well, what's the next one? It's like, oh, at 3, or like 3:15, 3:20. I'm like, okay, I'll just do that one. You know, it's like, I'll just take the next one then, and it's like, okay, you know, and it's like, and also, okay, you know, get a ticket from Seattle to Portland as well, and they're like, oh yeah, which one do you want to take for that? First one. And it's like, so does 721? I'm like, yeah, that works.
What, did you get the AM, or?
Yeah, the AM, yeah. Well, from Portland to Seattle, that was PM, but yeah.
I'm surprised that you fucking... Well, then again, there's no way you would have missed the train in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was literally hanging out at the train station all night. Just hanging out outside.
You didn't go to the bar or anything like that?
There's no nightlife in Seattle. Everything after midnight is closed. Everything.
You were in the wrong neighborhood.
Dude, it was the Showbox in downtown. Like, I mean, also near that Tweaker 7-Eleven, that was closed. It closed at midnight. The show ended at midnight, and when I went over there like 10 minutes after midnight, like the dude was like, no, we're closed, and pointed at their time thing, and I went, I just kind of like did this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
I literally went
Dude, there's no nightlife in Seattle. Like,
I was in Seattle, and I literally went to that 7-Eleven at 2 in the morning. It never opened.
What the fuck?
Dude,
that is some bull. What the fuck was
you saved yourself. That 7-Eleven is garbage.
All I saw was like some chip. I literally saw what I wanted from the outside was literally just like one beer and a soda and then like some chips.
You saved yourself that shit.
It's sealed, so whatever. I mean, I was literally only wanting goddamn like a beer and some chips.
You got food poisoning from that 7-Eleven.
Whatever. I just wanted chips.
Close the door.
But yeah, dude. All I know is that Seattle at night, everything after like 11 o'clock, you might as well be in like, you know, one of those conservative towns where everyone's asleep at like 8 o'clock at night. Jesus Christ, is Latter-day Saint what, Mormonism? Well, guess what? I'm gonna have some alcohol later, just out of spite, and I had a bunch of weed anyway, so I already broke that. And I'm having other drugs too. Caffeine. violent 6 weeks of suffering. Tell my words of life, it was the Raymond cocaine. I'd be a lot more, like, hyperactive if that was the case. I feel like cocaine would honestly kind of be bad, because I already have, like, some ADHD, like, tendencies and shit, because me being spurgy. And I have a feeling that I would just, like, ramp that shit up to, like 8,000. I'm not even worried about, like, my heart or anything like that. I'm more worried about just me going, like, you know, just, like, or some shit. It's like going 8,000 miles a minute with my brain. Because it's already going at, like, 800. So it's like, you know, the times in that by, like, 100 is probably a bad idea. I mean, hold on. If I had, like, legit, genuine, like, pure cocaine, like, right in my face, I mean, I would do, like, one, just to see how it would affect me. Just, you know, just to see. Like, just to see if that's how it would actually affect me. You know, because, like, I don't really think there's anything necessarily wrong with trying something once. You know, depending if you feel comfortable with it. Okay, like, you know, I'm comfortable trying it just once. If it's actually, like, the shit. Like, I don't want, like, some random ass fucking, like, shit that might be cut with, like, some baby powder or something. Fuck that. So, the only way that I would actually, you know, get something like that is if I, like, you know, was at, like, some rich person's party, like, some bougie-ass party in Portland or something. I love all the drugs I tried except meth, TBH. Well, see, here's, like, the ones I will never touch, like, pretty much any, like, you know, man, I will never touch that shit, I'll never touch crack, I'll never touch, you know, opioids, you know, like...
How did you talk about taking opioids before, though?
No. I've talked about, like, Kratom, which affects opioid receptors, and I've had Kratom before.
Oh, I fucking hate Kratom.
Which type of Kratom you've had? There's different types. Some of it mellows you out, some of it actually can kind of get some energy.
Like, I don't know what kind I took, but one of my old coworkers gave me some, and it made me, like, fucking entirely fucking sick.
Huh.
Like,
I know, well, there's 4 different types of, like, strains. There's green, red, blue, and white.
I had green.
Huh. See, that's my favorite. Like, I like green because it helps me kind of be a little focused.
It literally made me, like, throw up so goddamn hard.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, if you take too much of it, it can make you feel that way. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've tried the green. That's my favorite, personally, because it's kind of one of the more active energy ones and shit. The reds and, like, the blue ones are kind of more, like, mellow you out. And I think white's kind of like a mixture of the two.
Oh, got it.
But, yeah.
I don't know, I'm so fucking stressed out.
I mean, I am too, for different reasons. I mean, you sound like you got some pretty fucking crazy shit you gotta deal with too. Opiates are bait, sort of benzos. Yeah, I couldn't do those.
What he doesn't realize, I have to move twice.
Yeah, you have to move from your place and here.
Like, it's not like, I physically, he doesn't realize, if I move the T-Bird, I literally have to load it on a trailer.
Yeah. Like, you can't, like, move it anywhere. Unless it's in a fucking trailer.
Literally the same thing with a fucking truck. I cannot move the truck legally without a trailer.
Yeah.
Unless I want to hit. Unless I want to do it at 1 o'clock in the morning, take all the fucking back roads, and fucking pray to God there's nobody in front of me. Cause that bitch ain't got no brakes.
Oh my god.
Loading, the only fucking really hard part is gonna get that fucking 302 out of that shed. That was a pain in the ass getting it in there.
But now having to get it out, oh my lord. Hot take, but Roseanne was racist before AMP. Oh, that's not a hot take. You know, you can't just say hot take in front of something and think it's a hot take. I mean, that is not a hot take. Like, obviously Roseanne is a fucking racist bitch. And a psycho. Like, she's just an unhinged racist bitch. I mean, like... that's not a hot take. Unless you're just a weird conservative chuckle fucking moron, but... It's like 90% of the time you say hot take, it's not a hot take. It's at best lukewarm. Like a really, at least here it is. Maybe like in, you know, some other channels maybe it is, but I mean, even then I don't know. Oh my god, these fucking headphones, why do they do this? Stop connecting to those. They're not even on. Oh my god, you kidding me? Drugs themselves are not bad. Again. Again with the hot, like with the lukewarm take. I will say, I guess that's like a hotter take of, you know, that's like more of like a warm to lukewarm take. I mean, because, I mean, to a certain degree, you know, there's an element of danger for some drugs, for sure. And, you know, the thing is, though, it's not, like, inherently it in itself. Obviously, that is really the problem. It's how we go about our approach with that. Like, I mean, there's plenty of different drugs, or at least different iterations of drugs, that are definitely way more dangerous and can be weeded out and have a more pure medicinal form that is a more cleaner and more safer to use and has less negative consequences. And regulating these type of drugs will maximize and help with that situation. Thus, not making the drug inherently the problem, but actually looking at a lot of the other variables that would make that a problem, like addiction and, you know, and things like that. And the fact that people lose themselves to that type of shit, and the fact that, you know, there are elements like of, you know, improper education on these substances and things like that.
I'm a dumbass.
What? So, wait, with regulations, you can get rid of the worst.
Hot metal.
With regulations, you get rid of the worst versions of drugs, and I think we could create a safer, pure alternative.
Hey, Suzuki's house will be going back to normal.
What?
I said your house will be going back to normal.
Normal. Normal.
Yeah, normal. Your roommate's gone, I'm gone.
This is not normal to me anymore. This was my normal.
Like me just coming over on a random?
Yeah. But now you're not. Now you're just gonna... I'll just never see you again. You're just gonna be locked away in that garage.
I'll literally be coming over every month. To pay you $50. Literally.
I mean, you know, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, my lord.
I
have to give you at least a little shit.
I like how you didn't catch on to that last word I said.
I didn't even hear it. Dude, you keep walking away every time you're talking with me, so I like sometimes only hear half of what you're saying.
I was like, what did I?
He's doing it again.
I said I'll come over every month to pay $50 and then leave. Like, hey Suzuki, here's your $50, bye.
Wow, of course. The main version of the turn is side by side, I'll be okay. Yeah, it's called, we already have that, we have a medicinal version of that.
Bitch, you know I'll come over and see your fucking ass.
I know. Again, I just fucking, never mind.
Good.
Probably go there so they get, more of a diff, less work means less pay going out. Less pay going out?
You're literally my escape from Logan. Why would I not come over? Oh man, bitch, I forgot. I have to throw these out too. Ah!
More particularly, means less pay. I mean, not necessarily less pay. I mean, like the pay of, you know, is still going to be like balanced out with like the less of that work being done. Because if there's more productivity but less pay, you know, based off of that, then the wages are not being tied into the productivity that's, you know, done with that work.
What are you talking about, wages?
Well, because Venom's kind of delving into that a little bit, yeah.
What time are you trying to work anyway? 3?
Well, it's about 3:30. It's almost, but I got some more time before I do.
He's like, I got time to kill. He's like, don't rush.
Pay them for less logical, less pay. Well, I mean, in a, you know, like from a boss's standpoint, but... Oi! Oi! Oi!
Oh, I forgot to shut the door. My bad.
Oi!
What?
I'm just saying oi!
Oi to the boy!
Yeah, but, I mean, it's just like, realistically, what the real logical sense would be is tying those wages and tying that pay to productivity. Because if there's more productivity happening despite less work, then it would only make sense, you know, for those, you know, workers to at least, you know, have, you know, the wages tied to said productivity. Because if they're getting paid less, you know, despite producing more, you know, than they would have before that, then that's a major problem. If you afford to pay employees comfortably, if your company isn't total scumfucks. Which companies, by their very nature, are scumfucks. Like, I mean, because they literally only care about profit. They're not going to actually give a shit about, you know, things like, you know, like, you know, making their employees comfortable and happy.
There's only one thing I'll miss. I'll miss your dad's fucking, drill. That thing's a beast.
It is a beast.
That bitch is a beast.
He nicknames it, I think he calls it what, I think it's like, what's the brand on it? I think it's Thor, right?
Yeah, I think the brand's literally called Thor. Yeah, the brand's literally called Thor.
Yeah, I think that's the one, I think that's the tool he nicknames Thor's hammer.
Dude, that thing is fucking boss.
It actually is. It's just like this big, just fuck you industrial drill and shit from like the 70s, but it still works really well. Things from the 70s, very quality made, lasts up to this day, 50 years later. I wonder why that's the case. Oh, because quality was considered, not just quantity, but quality as well. Wow, things made to last. First speaker for something like Deco Play or Steel are doing it. Oh my god, what is this like weird like bosses framework? Like, I hate this idea that companies literally will look at their employees like, what the fuck, huh? What's that, huh? What's in your pocket? Is that like, you know, soda that, you know, that's going on there? You can't have free samples. I remember, like, it's like, for fuck's sake. I mean, especially in like a food industry, you know, or, you know, like I'm in. Like, it actually, you know, would make sense for someone like me working in the deli department to sample some of our shit. Because it's kind of, in a way, and chefs at restaurants will do this sometimes, it's a way to just do, like, quality control. It's like, hey, does this taste good? Is this actually, like, you know, something that's alright? I fucking love working at the gas station for that exact reason. We get, if our vendors come in, they'll give us free samples of fucking shit that we can, like, they're like, hey, here's a free sample. Try this out and see, and then next time we come in, tell us how our product is. Nice. I mean, like, when it comes to vendors, they'll let us do that, but, like, I'm talking about our company specifically, when it comes to, like, the stuff that we make and shit. Shit. And, goddamn, I need smaller spacers. Walmart said we can have anything we make, but we have to pay for it. Well, yeah, I mean, like, they will say that. It's like, oh, yeah, you can make yourself a sandwich at the sandwich bar if you work in the deli or something like that, but you still have to pay for it at full price or whatever the hell. And it's just like, honestly, I mean, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's like, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, it's, you know, working at a grocery store that's like a deli, it's like, I feel like you should at least be entitled to, like, you know, at least a discounted employee sandwich or, like, a free employee sandwich for lunch break or something like that. Like, once a day. That's it. I mean, you know, and not, like, I mean, I feel like that'd be fair. Oh, they gave us 5% off as an ad deal. We get 10 to 15% depending on how long you've been working there. Actually, it's like 5% at first, and then it's 10%, and then it's 15%, and then I think the maximum is 20%.
I literally get no fucking
Wow.
nothing at the gas station.
Isn't that the deal? It's a 5% off. I know. Wow, what a great deal. Oh, yeah. 5% off.
Yeah, such a great fucking deal. God damn it, why is the spaces I sold for fucking Home Depot are too big?
So the management gets free food at lunch, but no one else?
What? I heard the words free food, what?
The manager at Walmart gets free lunch as choice from the Deli Daily, so does the assistant manager. Why not the rest of the workers though, huh?
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that is bullshit. Fuck that. Like, I mean, that's just retarded. These companies, like, are so fucking whack, bro. They'll literally, like, suck the dick of any management on any level, but, you know, anyone underneath that, nope. Nah, don't give them anything.
Don't give them squat.
Department heads get 15, team leaders get 10%, peasants get 5%. Wow. At least our discounts are based just how long you've worked there. So, like I said, if you've been working there for like a couple years, it'll be like 5%. But if you work there for like, I don't know, I think it's like 3 years or something like that, it goes to 10. And then like more than like 7-something years, it's like 15. Catcher is though, you have to renew those fucking discounts every month. So you have to like literally go online and renew them every fucking beginning of the month, and it's so annoying. Aw. Little ball. He just looks so cute. But, you know, I think I'll go ahead and get this last little bit of the bowl cashed out and then get myself ready for work and all that fun shit. Woo! Yay! It's probably gonna be so fucking slow, especially for Sunday. Ugh. Gonna be bored as fuck. Bored as fuck. Out of my mind, yeah. But anyway, at least, you know, of course, be back right for that next one. So, peace out, and